If your user role gives you access to approval processes in the Tools menu, you'll be able to create new processes and manage existing processes. Let's see how it works. Go to the Approval Processes tab. Click on the Create New button to add your new process. Add a name for your process, as well as a description. By default, you will be the owner of the process. This gives you the rights to manage the process, and you will also receive process notifications. Click on Create. All approval processes are made up of 3 distinct parts. 1. The trigger. 2. The condition. 3. The approval. The trigger defines the entity that the approval process is designed to be applied to, as well as when the process should run. Select which record should trigger this process and when do you want to trigger this process. Click on Save to move on. The approval condition defines the criteria that identify that a record should have the approval process applied. You have to set up at least one condition. When you've finished adding your conditions, click on Save to move on. There are multiple attributes to set in the approval step. Choose the approvers. Record lock option defines who can still edit the record in question while it's subject to the approval process. Choose from approval process managers or both approval process managers and approvers. Approval expiration is an option to define a limit in days to how long the approvers have to submit their response. After the specified time, you can choose whether the record will be automatically approved or rejected. If you are building an approval process for lead, opportunity, or quote, you can select to make this approval process dependent on pipeline, which then makes it so that a rejected opportunity cannot be moved to a different sales step, and also that an opportunity which has not been approved cannot be moved into the one column. Click on Save when all your options have been selected. Now you can move on to deciding what should happen when a record is approved or rejected. Click on the plus symbol to add an action. Give your action a name and then choose from the available action types. We're going to send an email to the owner of the opportunity if it's approved to notify them to start the bid process. The email might look something like this. If an opportunity is rejected, however, the action type we're going to choose is to archive the opportunity. Once your actions are completed and saved, all you need to do is to publish your process.